Hi everyone! For today's video, I will be discussing you about Pythagorean theorem, and also I will give you a set of examples that indicate Pythagorean theorem. So let's start! The Pythagorean theorem is a mathematical law that states that the sum of square of the length of the two short sides of the right triangle is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse. The person who made Pythagoras' theorem was Pythagoras. Pythagoras was a Greek philosopher who made important developments in mathematics, astronomy, and the theory of music. The theorem, now known as Pythagoras' theorem, was known to the Babylonian 1,000 years earlier, but he may have been the first to prove it. Pythagoras is credited with several contributions in mathematics, astronomy, music, religion, philosophy, etc. One of his notable contributions to mathematics is the discovery of the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagoras studied the sides of a right triangle and discovered that the sum of the square of the two shorter sides of the triangles is equal to the square of the longest side. Pythagoras believed that science and religion were connected. Pythagoras believes that he had already lived 4 lives, all of which he could remember. Pythagoras believed that Earth was round and that mathematics could explain the physical world. Pythagoras discovered that a complete system of mathematics could be constructed where geometry elements corresponded with numbers and where integers and their ratios were all that was necessary to establish an entire system of logic and truth. After the typhoon of death, Jonard's coconut tree broke down. It was cut into half of its body. He wanted to know the measurement of the broken tree. He was given the measurement of the tree from the roots to the broken branch, which is 20 cm, while the measurement of the outer side is 15 cm. What is the measurement of the broken tree, which is the hypotenuse? Here is the image of the given problem. In solving this situation, we are going to write down first the formula of Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. The formula will guide us in solving this situation. We write the value of a squared, which is 15 cm. A squared is equals to 15 cm, and the value of b squared, which is 20 cm. B squared is equals to 20 cm. The value of c squared is the one who we are going to solve. It's still unknown. Next, by following the formula, write the value of a squared, which is 15 squared, and the value of b squared is 20 squared equals to c squared. We multiply the value of a squared into 15 times 15 is equal to 225. Then also we multiply the value of v squared, which is 20 times 20 is equal to 400. After that we add 225 plus 400 is equal to 225 plus 400 is equal to 625. 225 plus 400 is equals to 625. In finding hypotenuse, we need to calculate the square root of 625 so that we can find it out the hypotenuse of the broken coconut tree. We calculate square root of 625 is equal to 25. So we square root of 625 is equal to 25. So the hypotenuse of Jonard's broken coconut tree is 25. That's all. Yes, it's really useful to humanity because in doing or making things like tiles in the floor, buildings, etc., it will make the life of the person who do those things easier to make it. Yes, it is necessary. This is because Pythagoras' theorem applies to all right angles, triangles, no matter how large or small, and it holds for an infinite large numbers of them. A single argument can qualify Pythagoras' theorem as valid for any conceivable right angle triangles with mathematical reasoning is powerful enough to cut past finite constraints.